Welcome back, dear students, to video number 6 for Standard 9 Geometry, chapter number 5 Quadrilaterals. In the previous video, we studied some of these properties. I will repeat them. Diagonals of a rectangle are congruent. Diagonals of a square are congruent. Diagonals of a square are perpendicular bisectors of each other. Diagonals of a square bisect opposite angles. Diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of each other, and diagonals of a rhombus bisect the pairs of opposite angles. On these properties, we are going to solve a few sums from practice set 5.3. So let us start. Question number 1. The diagonals of a rectangle ABCD intersect at point O. If AC is 8 centimeters, then find BO, and if angle CAD is 35 degrees, then find angle ACB. Let us start. AC is given to us as 8 centimeters, and we know that diagonals of a rectangle are congruent. Therefore, AC is equal to BD. If AC is 8, that means BD is also 8. And we know that BO diagonals also bisect each other. So this BO is half of BD. So BO is equal to half BD. Diagonals of rectangle bisect each other, which is half of 8. So we found out BO as 4 centimeters. So first part is done. Let's go to the second part. We know that this side AD is parallel to BC. Opposite sides of rectangle are parallel, and this AC is the transversal. So this angle DAC, and this angle ACB are equal because they form alternate angles, and DAC is 35, that means ACB is also 35 degrees. So we have both our answers, BO as 4 centimeters and angle ACB as 35 degrees. Question number 2. In a rhombus PQRS, if PQ is 7.5 centimeters, then find QR, and if QPS is 75 degrees, then find the measures of angle PQR and angle SRQ. Let us start with the solution. PQ is 7.5 centimeters. This is given information. And we know that PQ is equal to QR. The reason? Sides of a rhombus are equal. All sides are equal. So if one side is 7.5, the other side is also 7.5. Therefore, QR is equal to 7.5 centimeters. Another piece of information given to us is angle QPS is 75 degrees. This angle is 75 degrees. And we know that QPS plus PQR is 180 degrees. Adjacent angles of a rhombus are supplementary. Therefore, 75 plus angle QPR is 180 degrees. From here, I find angle QPR as 105 degrees. So, my angle PQR, I'll repeat, angle PQR is 105 degrees. And I know that angle SRQ, this angle SRQ is equal to angle QPS. Opposite angles of a rhombus are equal. So if QPS is 75 degrees, then SRQ is also 75 degrees. So I have found out all three questions which were asked, and that is QR as 7.5 degrees, angle PQR as 105 degrees, and angle SRQ as 75 degrees. Question number 3. The diagonals of a square IJKL intersect at point M. Find the measures of angle IMJ, angle JIK, and angle LJK. Let us start. This particular quadrilateral is given to me and it is a square. And I know that diagonals of a square are perpendicular to each other. That means this angle, the center angle, this angle is 90 degrees. So angle IMJ, this angle is 90 degrees. Now diagonals of a square bisect opposite angles. That means angle JI, JIK. So this angle is half of angle JIL, this bigger angle. And bigger angle I know is 90 degrees because it is angle of a square. So half of 90 is 45. So JIK is 45 degrees. Similarly, angle LJK, this angle is half of angle IJK, half of the bigger angle, which is 90 degrees. So LJK is half of 90, which is 45 degrees. So my final answer is angle IMJ is 90 degrees, angle JIK is 45 degrees, and angle LJK is 45 degrees. Question number 4. The diagonals of a rhombus are 20 centimeters and 21 centimeters respectively. Then find the side of rhombus and its perimeter. This particular quadrilateral is given to me. The figure is for your reference and it is a rhombus. So I will say quadrilateral ABCD be the rhombus. And the diagonals are given to me. The smaller diagonal is 20 centimeters, AC is 20, and the bigger diagonal is 21 centimeters. So BD is 21. Now let diagonals AC and BD intersect at point O. We also know that diagonals of rhombus bisect each other. That means AO is half of AC, and AC I know as 20 centimeters. So half of 20 is 10 centimeters. So AO I found it as AO is 10 centimeters. Similarly, I can find BO because BO is half of BD. And BD is 21. So half of 21 is 10.5 centimeters. This angle, my dear students, angle AOB is 90 degrees. The diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of or perpendicular to each other. So by Pythagoras theorem, I can find this hypotenuse in this triangle AOB. So in triangle AOB, angle AOB is 90 degrees. So by Pythagoras theorem, I get AB square over here. AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square. AO is 10 square and OB is and BO are the same, so 10.5 the whole square. I get 100 plus 110.25, which is 210.25. And AB is square root of 210.25. After taking square root, I get AB as 14.5 centimeters. Now I have found the side of rhombus. The side of rhombus is AB, which is 14.5 centimeters. Now let's find the perimeter. Perimeter of rhombus would be 4 multiplied by side because there are 4 sides. So let's add, when we add all 4, we get 4 multiplied by 14.5, which is 58 centimeters. So I have found both the questions which were asked, and that is side of a rhombus is 14.5 centimeters and the perimeter of that rhombus is 58 centimeters. Now question number 5. State with reasons whether the following statements are true or false. Question 1. every parallelogram is a rhombus. This is false, because in a rhombus all sides are equal in length, whereas in a parallelogram only opposite sides are equal. Hence every parallelogram is not a rhombus. Second, every rhombus is rectangle. False. In a rectangle all angles are of measure 90 degrees, whereas in a rhombus it is not necessary that all angles are of measure 90 degrees. Third one, every rectangle is a parallelogram. This is true. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if its opposite sides are parallel. In a rectangle, opposite sides are parallel. Hence, every rectangle is a parallelogram. Question number 4. Every square is a rectangle. True. A quadrilateral is a rectangle if all its angles are right angles. A square has all of its angles right angles. Hence, every square is a rectangle. Question 5. Every square is a rhombus. This is also true. A quadrilateral is a rhombus if all of its sides are equal. In a square, all sides are equal. Hence, every square is a rhombus. Statement 6. Every parallelogram is a rectangle. This is false. A quadrilateral is a rectangle if all of its angles are right angles. In a parallelogram, it is not necessary that all angles are right angles. Hence, every parallelogram is not a rectangle. My dear students, this is all for now. We will meet in the next video. Till then, thank you for watching and have a nice day.